Hey everybody, it's Caitlin with Glitter Chimp coming to you from the Glitter Chimp warehouse to give you guys a full peek at the entire March subscription box. So if you don't want to see the sub box, if you want to have a complete and total surprise, turn this video off now and come back another time after you've gotten your box to be able to see every color that's in the box. With this video, I'm going to go over 16 of the colors. I will not reveal what the bonus glitter is. But I will show you guys what is in the box other than that. This box is a special box. We've really worked hard on this one. It's got some amazing new colors. Super excited about them. The box is completely new colors, except for one color in the box, which we're actually relaunching because we actually found a better version of it and basically had to rename it because it's not quite the same. So technically it's new, but it's an old color that we have carried in the past. But this is this box is just gonna knock y'all socks off. So again, if you want to see nothing of the sub box for March, turn this video off and don't even keep watching because I'm going to show every single color that's in the box, excluding the bonus color. So I'll give you guys a moment to turn the video off, walk away, not look, mute the video, and we will get started on this sub box. Are you stopping? You not watching anymore? All right, let's jump into this. So for March, I have given one sort of hint on the sub boxes, which is I said that this box is magical and that it will glow your mind. So with that, this sub box, we are launching UV glitter, as well as a new line of glow-in-the-dark glitter. And for the mixes, we have all new color shift mixes, and they're gorgeous colors. All of these colors are great for spring, going into summer, and even into fall. They're just very versatile, can be used all year long, but are perfect for the upcoming seasons. So we're really excited to get showing to these colors. And each of these, as you guys know, whenever we have new lines of glitter, we try our best to give them a nice theme. So with that being said, all of our UV glitter that we're going to start carrying has very magical sounding names. And who better to help present magical things than to name them after of course, everyone here loves Harry Potter. So instead, we have named them all after Harry Potter characters. Each one kind of has to do with the type of glitter, like colors and stuff it is. So the fun thing is that while some of these look like they're all identical, which I can only hold, let's see, can I hold 4 at once? Maybe. No, I can't. I can hold 3. All right, so with these, it's only fair if I hold these 3. So with these, if you look, they're all white, but under UV light outside, they will change color, and that's where the magic happens. So what I'm going to do is show you guys each of these colors on the paper, and then for the UV ones, we're gonna go outside so you can see how they change color. And I do, of course, have them all under epoxy, so you can see them also under epoxy because they sparkle like there's no tomorrow. And then, for the chunky glitter for this sub box, also the UV glitter is cut in a fine cut, so it's a 196. For the the glow in the dark glitter, we went with elements, and by elements I mean scientific elements. We had to do research on these and find elements that glow. So your 4 colors for this are Fluorite, Argon, Trentium, and Radon. And these are amazing. They glow so well. Everyone has become obsessed with seeing them in the warehouses whenever we turn the lights off. So they're gorgeous and they have such a great glow. I'm so excited to show them to you guys. Then of course, we have our amazing new color shift glitter. That's the mixes for the sub box. I'll just pick up a couple here, but we have, and they're again, gorgeous for spring. So just 4 of the ones I'm gonna show real quick before we turn the camera down is Sprinkles, Fresh Air, Pistachio, and Smart Acai, because it's just a smart assy kind of pink. So what we're gonna do is get the camera turned down so you guys can look at the paper, and when I pour out the colors, you can see how much they sparkle. Then we'll take the UV colors outside so y'all can see them out there. Then we'll go in the warehouse, turn the lights off so you can see the glow in the dark. And it's just gonna be such a great box. I'm so excited about this sub box. So let's get this camera turned down and on to the next part of the video. So we have our camera turned down, we'll get the paper out. So what we're gonna do is just start with the colors that go from white to another color. So the first one I'm gonna show you is going to be my personal favorite character, which is Professor Mcgonagall. This is going to be, again, this is all in the 196 cut, so a fine cut. Mcgonagall is going to shift from white indoors to pink when it's outside. These colors, by the way, are great for people who wanting to do kind of a different kind of gender reveal. But if you look right here in epoxy, I mean, these UV colors just sparkle so well under indoor lighting or outdoor lighting. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pour out. And like I said, it's going to be white. It does turn pink when it's outside, which if you guys will give me just a moment, we'll go outside and show you guys. But here it is, just normal lighting. And it is sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Love how this stuff looks. These colors they're gonna kind of have like almost a color shifting rainbow effect. They will pick up base tones, so they act as like a rainbow glitter would for us, or as an opal, as other people refer to them. So they will pick up base tones, but they do shift again to, this will turn pink when it's outside. So what we will do is go outside and show you guys how it shifts. Okay, so now we're outside and I'm gonna show you guys Mcgonagall. As you can see, this is the coin. It's already turned bright pink. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this out so you can see how quickly it changes. And that is how quickly that changes to dark pink. As you can see, it's just a nice sparkle. It's still very shiny. Just to show you how quickly it changes again. Really quick. So let's go back inside and we'll show you guys the next color. Okay, so now the next color I'm going to show you guys is Hagrid. Hagrid is a gorgeous yellow and it actually turns to green outside. So this is just, it's a nice soft yellow, has a really good sparkle to it. And like we'll go outside and we'll look at it in the sunlight, but it's just so amazing because it turns from yellow to green. So here it is in the nice soft yellow, and that's, so you can see what it looks like next to when it's in epoxy. It gets a little bit more of a deep yellow tone when it's in the epoxy, but it just glistens in the light. So let's go outside and give this one a peek. All right, so this is Hagrid. As I told you, inside it's yellow and it turns outside into a green. As you can see out here, we've got so much dirt. I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky today. So this is like reacting quickly. So here's Hagrid. As you can see though, again, under epoxy, it's gonna get a little bit more of a true darker green tone, but it's just so pretty with, I mean, this stuff reacts so quickly and that's why I love it. And all right, so this is Hagrid. So we'll go back inside and show you guys the next color. Okay, so the next color we're gonna show you guys now is Weasley. This is going to shift a white and then outdoor it's going to turn nice blue. I would actually kind of lean more towards it's a darker blue, not as far as navy, but it's definitely a good blue. But it's just, the way that these sparkle again, always is going to be super cool to see. So this is Weasley. So as you can see, it's white. It's kind of got like almost like a little bit of a blue reflective color to it. Yeah, so this is a white and it'll turn to blue when it's outside in the sunlight. So let's go ahead and step outside and give it a look. Okay, this is the next color we're gonna show you guys outside. It's Weasley. As you can see, it's a gorgeous blue. When we were inside though, it was a lovely white. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour Weasley out. So y'all can see how quickly that turns blue. And again, it's just the way that this stuff reacts to UV light, it makes these colors so much more intense. You can easily use these under a UV light so you can show customers and stuff how quickly they change. So again, but it's just, these colors sparkle so well, especially out in the sun. So that one again is Weasley. Okay, so now that you've seen that outside, we're gonna come back inside to show you guys one of the other colors that's going to be extremely popular. This is, of course, my daughter's favorite character and a lot of the people that work here. This is Granger. So as you can see, again, it's white coin indoors. When this is outside though, it will shift to a lovely dark purple, and it's going to have the same sparkle that Mcgonagall has. But the way that these catch the light is just incredible. And that's why these are so popular, is because they give you that gorgeous white until they hit the sunlight, and then they change color. So it's really cool, the different effects that you can get with this type of a glitter. Especially doing like this type of this, like you can get so many different things out of it. They're great, especially like kid cups. These are wonderful because kids enjoy the fact that they can take it outside, especially to go to soccer games, stuff like that. And it changes color and they get to share it with their friends and how cool it is. And that's why these are so amazing. Love these colors. So what we're gonna do now is go outside with this, and you guys get to see how it shifts to purple. Okay, so this is Granger outside. It makes a lovely dark purple. Indoors, again, this is a white color and it turns straight to this lovely purple outside. I mean, just look at how beautiful that purple is. One of the greater shifts that we have for sure. I love how it goes from white to purple. All right, so we're gonna go back inside so you guys can see the next one. Okay, and last but not least, we have Love Good. Love Good is gorgeous. It's pink and it turns purple in the light, and I absolutely think this is probably my favorite UV shifting glitter that we have, just because of the two colors that it goes to. So we have Love Good. It's got a really nice pink tone. Just a really good, nice, soft, like happy pink is what I would actually call this. So here you have it under just normal lighting. As you can see, the color pretty much stays true when it's under epoxy. So what we're gonna go do now, take this outside so y'all can see it turn purple. And last, but certainly not least, we have Love Good, which indoors is a gorgeous soft pink, and then outside turns purple. I mean, look at how quickly that reacts. What a beautiful shade of purple it turns too. All right, so that is Love Good. So we're gonna go back inside now and show you guys the glow-in-the-dark glitters. I hope you guys love those UV colors as much as I do. They are just going to change the way you guys do tumblers. One of my favorite cups I've ever actually made was using a UV glitter where I actually did swirls. So whenever it went outside, it had a big unicorn on it in white, and then it had the swirl behind it and it would change colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous tumbler. I'll have to find a picture of it and share it so you guys can see it. So the next colors we're gonna go over are the chunky glitters for the box, which is the glow-in-the-dark glitter. As I told you guys before, all of the new colors, the sub box, are brand new except for one, which is actually just being renamed and relaunched. This color, it's just the glow-in-the-dark green. We have renamed it as Trentium. This used to actually just be called Chunky because we weren't very creative that day, but that's on me. So this is the only color that's not actually a new color. However, it is being relaunched with a new name and going along with the full new line of glow-in-the-dark colors, again, which are named after scientific elements because we're nerdy. So we have Trentium, Fluorite, Argon, and Radon, and these are amazing. I'm on a mission to get these cut in a smaller cut so that they are easier to work with. But using the epoxy method, these things will work wonderfully. So what we're gonna do, again, turn the camera down and we're gonna show them to you under epoxy and just laying loose, as I call it, dry, here in a natural lit room. Then we're gonna go ahead and go into the warehouse, turn the lights off, have a little special time in the dark with some glow-in-the-dark glitter so you guys can just see how bright this stuff glows. And like I said, the people, everyone that works here in the shipping warehouse and in the production warehouse love watching this stuff because, I mean, you can see it everywhere in our warehouses, and it's just kind of a funny thing to turn the lights off and just look at a whole wall glow of all of these. I mean, we have pallets of it just sitting on with the jars, and it's just glowing, and it's just amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the camera down so you guys can see what these look like on the paper as well as under epoxy. Then we're gonna head out to the warehouse, turn the lights off so you can see them glow in the dark. Let's get this going. All right, so the first color we're gonna show you guys is Trentium. This is a chunky cut, so it's the 124. And as I said before, this is the only color that's not technically a brand new color. We've just renamed it and we're relaunching it as the name Trentium versus it being called just Chunky. So under epoxy, it's gonna have that faded, very, very light yellow, green color. I mean, this is great for, these are great for summer cups. They're great for peekaboo tumblers, that is for sure. So this is Trentium. These aren't gonna have a sparkle really to them. I mean, if you look at it here under epoxy, you're not really getting a sparkle at all. It's kind of more of a matte finish. And I will go ahead and tell you now that this stuff smells like a nail salon. So here is Trentium. Again, yes, it does have a little sparkle when it's dry, but once you get it under epoxy, again, it turns pretty matte. It still has like a hint of a sparkle under epoxy, but I mean, not like you would see with the UV stuff and how much that sparkles. So this is Trentium, which, by the way, if you're wondering, Trentium is the stuff that you see on your watch bands, not on Apple watches and stuff, but on old school watches where it would glow in the dark. It's Trentium in there. Fun fact for you. So this is Trentium. So what we're gonna do is actually take this out to the warehouse and let you guys see what it looks like when it glows. This is just gonna turn from this into a nice bright glow in the dark green. And that is Trentium. So let's go take it out to the warehouse so you can see it in the dark. Okay, so this is Trentium. This is probably one of my most favorite glow-in-the-darks, and that's because it always gives me that radioactive vibe. I love it whenever people use it on the toxic waste type cups. Great for any type of Halloween tumblers where you have the drips. Otherwise, just any form of peekaboo, this always looks amazing on. So this is Trentium. So what we're gonna do now is go into the other room, show you guys the next color, and then we'll come back out here in the dark. Okay, so the next color that we're going to show you guys is Fluorite. This is a nice blue. When it glows in the dark, it actually turns into almost like an aqua blue, it's kind of a tealish blue is, I guess, a better term. But as you can see, again, under epoxy, it doesn't really sparkle much. There is a little bit of some ultrafine glitter that got stuck in the mold, but it doesn't really have much of a sparkle. These, I would consider these to be much more of a matte finish when they're under epoxy, but it's a really nice beach blue. By beach blue, I mean like oceany type blue. But again, yes, it does sparkle a lot on the paper, but once it's in epoxy, it kind of loses it. But once it glows in the dark, that's what matters. So here is Fluorite. So what we're gonna do, take this out to the warehouse so you guys can see what it looks like when it glows in the dark. All right, so this is Fluorite. Amazing color. It goes from that blue to this really funky, deep, almost teal blue. I love this color. It's gorgeous. This is gonna do some amazing things. If you were to do like an under the sea cup, this would look so cool as a peekaboo if you had a bunch of fish and stuff peeking through the, like a black tumbler with this glowing behind it as fish. I think it would look really cool. Ooh, like if you did like a an angler fish or something. Super great color. This is gonna be another one of those colors that's just gonna change the way that you guys do cups. And I'm really excited about it. So let's go back in and see the next color. Okay, so the next color we're gonna show you guys is Argon. This is a lovely pink. It's gonna glow to a pinkish coral color. And just like the other two, yes, it does kind of have a little sparkle when it's out poured on the paper and it's dry. But once you get it under epoxy, it's going to be much more of a matte finish. So here it is next to it. This just is such a pretty pink. And these, by the way, whenever you put these in the same, like on a tumbler with the UV glitter, it's just the amazing depth that you get because you have such a shift between daytime indoors, nighttime outside, and then just daytime with the UV colors. It's just a cool, fun way to make a really cool summer cup. So that is Argon. So let's go ahead and take this out into the warehouse so we can see what it looks like when it glows. All right, so as you can see, I have it spilt all around me now. This is Argon. It goes from pink to this kind of I'd almost call it a peachy orange. But as you can see, it's got a gorgeous glow and it's gonna do wonders for your projects. That's for sure. So let's go back into the other room, show you guys what Argon or Radon looks like, and then we'll come back out here. Okay, so the final color that we have for the glow-in-the-dark glitter is Radon, which is obviously a very bright, almost safety-like orange, and it will glow in the dark to a nice orange as well. Lost my seal. This is a very bright, like safety orange. Here is Argon. Not Argon, I'm sorry, Radon. Getting confused on my elements here. And as you can see, it does get a little bit darker when it's under epoxy, but mostly because it loses the sparkle. So it's not reflecting as much light. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, take this out to the warehouse so you guys can see what it looks like when it glows. And this is Radon. This is gonna give you from safety orange to that nice bright glowing orange. And again, this is just an amazing, amazing way to show you guys all of the colors that are in the sub box that glow in the dark. So what I'm gonna do real quick is pour this back in here, and then I'll show you guys the coins one last time since they're so nice and glowy right now. So here is Radon, Argon, Fluorite. Sorry, that's not Fluorite. That's Trentium. Here's Fluorite. So as you can see, they're super bright. Love how these turn out in the little coins. And there you guys go. Okay, those colors are amazing. I love how bright they are. I can already see how many of you guys are gonna make some of the most amazing drip tumblers with those. Especially I realize that it's only February, almost March, but come like getting ready for Halloween, those are gonna be amazing on Halloween tumblers. But for the summertime, if you could do, okay, this is literally just came into my head. If you did a cup that's like one of those, you want sunshine, you need something bright to take to the beach. If you do one that says something where you're like dripping with sunshine and you use Radon as a drip on that tumbler, it'll look so incredibly cool. Or I mean, any of these, I actually kind of think of like alcoholic beverages, and I'm like, ooh, if you had a margarita cup and you did like this as like a little pour as the drips on the side, that would look so cool. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make some cups tonight. So the next thing I'm gonna show you guys is the Mixology Glitter that's in the sub box. All of these are brand new. They're all color shifts, and these colors, I mean, perfectly work with all of the colors you've already seen. As I knock them all down, I have them again all in the coins so you can see what they look like under epoxy. So what I'm gonna do is show them to you real quick, and then we'll turn the camera down so you can see them all laid out and just how well they shift. Some of these are going to just, I actually don't, there's like, normally in the sub boxes, there's a couple of colors I'm kind of like, it's okay. There's not a color in this box that I'm not excited about. So what we have in these is Fresh Air, Pistachio, Sprinkles, Smart Acai, we have Dark Horse, and Acai. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the camera down so you guys can see all of these poured in their gloriousness. And we're gonna get that done right now. So let's get that turned. Okay, so the first color I'm gonna show you guys is going to be Pistachio. And this is such a beautiful, nice pale green. It's got a gorgeous sparkle to it, and it's the way that the color shifts on these to like almost a blue is just incredible. This is going to be a great tumbler like color for spring, great for Easter, actually St. Patrick's Day, and it's just so pretty. It's just such a nice soft green, and we actually don't have any mixes that are like a good soft green. So here, this is, I mean, it picks up, this stuff picks the light up so well. So when it's under epoxy, I mean, it's pretty much going to stay the same exact color. You're not going to have it get deeper colors or anything like that. It's going to be dead on to what you see is what you get. Under epoxy though, it keeps that gorgeous sparkle. Love this color. This is going to be great. I mean, again, all of these colors perfectly go with each other. You can use them across the board, but if you were to do, for example, Pistachio with Hagrid, and then that this turns green, this would make a gorgeous, gorgeous spring tumbler. Absolutely gorgeous. But again, this goes with any of these colors. I mean, if you wanted to go with a glow-in-the-dark pink, it looks great. Glow-in-the-dark green, that'll look cool. Ooh, that would look really cool. So there you go with that gorgeous Pistachio. Absolutely love this mixology. You cannot get better than that one, for sure, if you wanted a nice pale green. All right. So this is, again, Pistachio. And that's going to be one of my favorites, I think, from the sub box. But again, a lot of these are they're just so pretty. I'm really loving all of these. The next one I'm going to show you guys is Sprinkles. Because if you look at this, I mean, it's got everything in there. Blue, pink, purple, green. This is a great mix. This is one of those mixes that just kind of makes me smile. It's got great sparkle to it. It has all of the best pastel colors mixed in there. It's gonna fall off my paper. But this one's great because whenever you put this on a tumbler, what happens is when you end up with all of these different colors in here under epoxy, it ends up adding so much depth to the way that the glitter lays that it just brings it to a whole new level. All right, so this is Sprinkles. I already know this color is going to be extremely popular. Think about it, do birthday tumblers for people. That'll look incredible. Any type of party tumbler, actually, because it's just got some sprinkles. All right, so that's Sprinkles right there. Gorgeous colors. I love this one. I know that especially like all of our little munchkins here in the warehouse have been obsessed with this. All right, so that is Sprinkles. Just gonna get a new paper. All right, so now we're gonna get down to my favorite four. First one I'm gonna show is gonna be Fresh Air. This is a lovely light blue to almost a gray blue when it shifts. And again, that's why I love putting these in epoxy so you guys can really see the color shift in them. Love this. Love that. All right, so Fresh Air. I think I put enough on the paper. Hold on, let me do this the right way so if I do spill, I can save it. All right, so Fresh Air is a light blue and it kind of shifts to almost a silverish blue, like a silvery blue. And with what we've been through this past week with Snowvid is what everyone seems to be calling it. This is a great, nice little icy color. And again, when it's under epoxy, I mean, that is just a beautiful, beautiful color. We have nothing like this, and that's why I'm so excited. I love when it's something just completely fresh, haha, Fresh Air. And it's just a nice, good color. I love the way that these colors are all super, they're almost calming. Except, I mean, you got glow in the dark, which is very in your face, but the mixologies are very calming colors, and I absolutely love them. All right, so that is Fresh Air. Okay. So again, Fresh Air. Love that. This is becoming a very popular color here in the warehouse, but not as popular as the next three. So the next one I'm going to show you guys is called Dark Horse. This is a purple to pink shift. I mean, this, and it's not like a super dark purple like you're going to see with Acai. It's a very nice, soft, almost lavender type purple. All right, so it's so pretty. All right, so again, this is called Dark Horse. And it's got such a nice shift to it. I'm trying not to spill the glitter all over me. But if it does, I won't mind. So here it is. I can pick the paper back up so you can see it here under epoxy. I mean, that's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Absolutely love this one. So this again is called Dark Horse. And I mean, I don't know. I always love the color shifting mixes. They just kind of speak to me in a weird way. I like the color variations and stuff with them. So this again is Dark Horse. Next, we're gonna show you guys a little Smart Assy, because this just for some reason reminded us of someone being a smart ass. I don't know why. Probably because we all are a little bit when we work here. So this one is a nice pink, dark pink to a very light silver pink. If you have a little girl that's a bit of a princessy little smart-assy, this would be the perfect color to put on a tumbler for her. All right, so this is Smart-Assy. It's got a nice pink to silver pink shift. And when it's on the silver pink, it almost has a bit of a green, like green flecking in there, which is really cool. So here it is next to it with the epoxy. And these colors all have such a wonderful sparkle to them. Love this. And that is Smart-Assy. And then the final one, which is my absolute favorite mix from this sub box. and because it's the most fun to say, is acai. Again, so okay, real quick. This is smart assy one more time. All right, so then comes acai. And we will have it to where you can search this easy on the website. But this is acai. It is a deep purple that shifts to teal. And this color, this one is just my favorite. Absolute favorite. This is darker than Andromeda, which I'm sure some of you will be like, oh, it looks like Andromeda, but it's actually darker. It's just a nice deep purple to teal, like a dark teal. And the shift is just dead on perfect. So here it is again under epoxy. This one, whenever it goes online, it will be sold out for sure, because that is just such a nice dark shift. All right, so one last time, this is acai. And that's the final color for the mixologies for the sub box. So what we'll do is line these up for you guys right here so you can kind of see them. I'm going to have to shift them over a bit. All right, so you can see them all here in all of their gorgeousness. Shifting over more. I'm having to do this upside down. Super fun. All right. So here are all of the colors that are in the, let me do this. This will be fun. That's what I thought would happen. That's fine. All right. So this is all the mixologies that are in the sub box. If you get 2 sub boxes, you're guaranteed to get all 16 sub box colors plus a bonus jar. But again, I'm not previewing that. I always like to keep that one as a little extra surprise. So these are your 6 Mixology Glitters that are in the sub box. And then your glow in the dark, which are chunky. There are 4 different ones of these. These just want to roll their own way. So we have Trentium. This one glows, as y'all saw, to green. Fluorite, which glows to like a teal blue, aqua blue color. Argon, which glows to pink. And Radon, which glows to a nice orange. These can be, they're so versatile to be used in so many different ways. They make great molds. I've actually did a resin pour with these and it just looks amazing the way it glows in the dark. So these are your chunky glitters right here. And of course, we have to have all of the nice UV glitters, which I know it kind of looks funny to sit there and be like, they're all white. But remember, when they're outside, they are not white. All right, so with these you have Love Good, which it's pink in the day inside, outside it turns purple. Hagrid, which is yellow and turns green. Potter is white and turns to yellow. Weasley is white and turns to blue. Granger is white, turns to purple, and Mcgonagall turns from white to pink. And that is all of the colors in the sub box. So let me get this set back up, turn the camera back up. and we'll finish this conversation. So I really hope you guys are excited about this sub box. Like I said, it's magical and it's going to glow y'all's mind. And it is. That's the best part about it. We hope that you guys really enjoy this box. And I mean, you can be so creative with all of these different colors, especially with the shifting that they do. So the sub boxes, they're going to close, today's the 23rd. And so there's only 28 days in this month. So on the 28th, the boxes will close. We will, if you only have one sub box, you end up with 8 colors from the sub box. It's pulled at random. So I can't guarantee that you get every color you want, but if you do buy 2 sub boxes, you're guaranteed to get every color that we have, plus you get 1 bonus jar for free. So the last day to sign up is the 28th of the month. All of these sub boxes will start shipping out and should be out by, I don't even know what day. Hold on. I don't know what day that is. Monday is the 1st. Okay, so they'll start shipping out the 1st through the 5th. And that's usually how long it takes for us to get them all out. But once you get them signed up, just wait for tracking. And once you get the tracking number, you can track your package. If y'all have any questions, you can email info@glitterchimp.com. We'll happily answer all of your questions about our sub boxes if you've never had one. If you're already signed up, you don't need to do anything else. And if you want to add a sub box, just log back into your account, click on there, add another box, and you will be all set. So we're really excited about you guys, getting your sub boxes this month. Really hoping that these can bring a smile to all of y'all's faces, because these colors bring a smile to my face and everyone here. So I hope you guys really enjoy these colors, and we will be talking to you guys again soon. Now remember, all of this is a secret. Don't go talking about this with anybody, because not everybody wants to know what colors are in the box. They like the surprise. So try not to spoil it for other people. And we hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your week and the rest of your February. Y'all have a great one. Bye.